Your intention is what brings about the thoughts that you encounter. You intend to help someone in this video by you speaking, by you letting go, by you allowing. What do you want to give? Is it so someone can see you? Is it so that you can ride this wave of channeling where everyone is channeling and it's so common? I want to let you know it's possible for anyone to do this. It's a place of calm and peace, vulnerability, openness. It is who you are. Beyond the shame, beyond the anxiety, beyond the depression. You need to do one thing. You need to let go. Let go of trying, let go of thoughts. You don't try to stop your thoughts. You let go of them. You observe them. You let them go and you allow. I think the first thing I should say, channel actually, um, is how do I do this? What am I doing to get this? I am relaxed. My body is relaxed. I am surrendered to the speech that is coming out of my mouth. I let go. It's that simple and that difficult. Why is it difficult? We as humans, we have an ego, right? And that blocks us from actually experiencing what life could be, what you are capable of. Our ego is judgmental. It's scared of death all the time. It can never let go because it is what it holds on to. It is identification. It is that. A lot of us depend on other people to tell us who we are by people pleasing, by listening to what they say. Oh, she's a real quiet person. Oh, she's a real calm person. And you may be pushing down rage. You may be struggling with something that is the opposite of peace. And when you do express yourself, they say something went wrong. They say she went crazy. When you are just living a normal human life, going through normal human emotions, and because their ego has no empathy, because ego is full of identification, it cannot accept you. It cannot empathize with what you're going through because it's all about judgment. How wrong you are, how off you are. I could feel Alex inside of me, resistant, scared. But it's really simple to let go and be who you are. And it's very difficult to be scared and then be that scared person. When you're scared, you are thinking of other people's judgment on you. When you are scared, you end up changing what you would actually do if you were alone, free. as to changing it to be what other person. You will judge yourself, and through that judgment, you will change yourself to fit a mold that is not even, it's an illusion. You believe someone else thinks something of you, and you change for that person to think something else when you in the first place never knew what that person actually thought. We think we know so much. We think we have it all, and we are the good people. Each one of us think that we are good. We don't see ourselves from other perspective where we can look and see the manipulation, the gaslighting, the unconscious behaviors that you automatically do. We are not that. We identify with it and we become that when we do. Let go of identification. Let go, and you can come to a place where I am. It's not a place that you stay for a very, very long period of time. To me, it feels a lot like um, how I felt when I had a very intense time, part of my life where I was trying to find the words. I was going through a psychotic breakdown, according to psychology, and to me, it felt like an awakening. Um, yes, it was an awakening. I awoke from a deep sleep that kept me burdened with judgment. I was able to see people for who they are in the present moment rather than who they was and judge them from there as what kind of person they are now. We are humans. We can't just stop identification. Ego is part of human nature. It's normal. We also have another part of ourselves too that we neglect. A part of ourselves that constantly sends us messages to help us, to guide us. And what do? We ignore it, we judge it, we question it. I mean, yes, it is important that you don't listen to your intrusive thoughts as if it was guidance, because then you may end up in a serious situation. There's many things in Alex's life, Sharon Rose's life, that she can share that can be of help and use, and um maybe she will do more channel videos and talk about things that she isn't able to speak about as her identification self, her own self that she lives as all the time. When this channeling is over, when I come out from this place of non-identification, I usually feel at peace and happy. And I love that. I haven't had any like side effects as in a bad side effect. Well, I haven't really observed it. Um, due to the fact that I believe what we look for, we find. We look for a bad thing, we find a bad thing. I've been using psychology to define who I am. Using it, I have been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. That has been both a comfort and a discomfort for me. having to look at videos on YouTube where everything these people spoke, what they spoke about what borderline personality is, I would relate to everything that they would say. And I would feel like, oh, there are people who understand me and they have the same thing that I do, which is BPD. I was in denial for a few years. I stopped looking it up because of how stressful it was for me to listen to all these things about myself being a disorder rather than who I am. If I identify with the past actions that I've done, and I constantly use that as a guidance to be who I am now, I'm not going to change. If I want to change, if I want to have a better life, if I want to live in a place where I'm happier, more content, more satisfied, more of who I am, I need to let go. There are many things that this ego is holding on to. Many things from her past where she was betrayed. She was betrayed by her closest family and friends. Where she is in a constant fear of betrayal of anyone around her. Causes her to disappear on people, causes her to be toxic, causes her to judge people. This path that she's taking right now to open herself, to be herself, to allow people to see her for who she really is. I'm super proud of her. She's come such a long way. So long, so far. I'm so grateful for everything I've been through. Everything. All the bad things, all the good things, all the things that just is what it is. Because in the end, that is all it is, right? It is what it is. It happened. It come, it go. It is not. In the end, it's everything and nothing. And it's always up to you. You to make that conscious decision with to let go, to give up, the need to know what's gonna happen next. To settle in that place of uncertainty, to live in that place where you don't know what's gonna happen next. You trust yourself that you're not gonna throw down the glass, you're not gonna slip and fall. You trust yourself that you're not going to, all these things, anxiety just bring to you these thoughts, you trust yourself that you're not gonna be a bad person. You're not gonna screw things up. You're just gonna trust yourself. Enjoy the uncomfortable, uneasy, uneasy feeling that you feel when you are at the edge of everything. When you don't know what you don't know and you expect nothing. All of us has wisdom within us. All of us. Each one of us has it. If I have it, I think anyone could have it. Because the only experience I know is what is in me, you know? And since I realized I've done a lot of meditation, and then I realized that, okay, there's something that I can do. I believed it was like multiple personality disorder where this person here that's speaking is a different person, and then me, who is me, my emo self, my sad self, that was a different person. And then my age regress self was a different person. I would just separate them all. And then I would be like, I can't tell no one because no one would believe me. Growing up as a child, no one believed a lot of things that I would say when I say the truth. So I used to have to butter the story up so it was sung more believable. So basically, they would believe the lies over the actual truth. So I grew up learning to tell better lies that sung more like the truth than the actual truth to any and everyone because I believe nobody would actually believe me when I say that I felt multiple different people in my head, because that's the only way I could have explained what was happening to me. Did anyone listen? No one. No one listened. No one truly listened. And channeling is not something like, oh, this is God, this is the right way, this is like mystical. It's not actually, it's pretty standard. Really standard. And that is what makes it so difficult. When people make a big deal about channeling, oh, it's so crazy, it's so big, it's so whoa, like whoa, this girl channeling spirits, channeling demons. Oh my God. It's not that. It really is not. The easiest way I could explain channeling is letting go, accepting, and allowing. Yeah. If you allow yourself to just talk without thoughts, if you allow yourself to be the highest part of yourself without effort, without judgment, it usually takes me an intense fight with myself. My brain just feel like it's smushing itself. I just feel like I'm going way back in my head, and I'll see things like in a video game, right? Which in psychology is called dissociation from reality, right? It's the same thing you do. You dissociate from your identity. You remove yourself, who you are, your awareness, that thing that constantly seeing and observing everything around you. That one thing that you know is you. That thing that I am. And when I say I am this, who is that I? If you can just be that alone, just the observation, just what is happening now. I'm here. I'm speaking to a camera in my room alone. There are people outside working on my dad's boat. My dog, she's snoring. She had her meal. She lie down. She's snoring. I am here. I have a bunch of wares to wash that has a lot of resistance build up that I can feel inside my body. A lot of resistance towards the wares. I'm sitting in bed. My bed is the entire middle part of my bed is broken down. So I'm sitting in a hole. Like my bed is like this. The whole middle part like going through. So I'm like this in the middle, sitting in the middle, but I'm sitting on like a few plushies. So right now this is all that is happening all around me. I have my lovely fan and it's blowing breeze there. I can feel the breeze there. When you are in this mode of being, you literally you don't have to worry about thinking about feeling something, because you are everything. You feeling everything. You is in your body. You can feel the separation between you and something else. So I'm gonna leave you guys with something that can actually help you. It's something called the frame technique, that I learned from another YouTuber called Aaron Dorothy. I used to call him Aaron, but he calls himself Aaron, so I guess it's Aaron Dorothy. I'm gonna link his video with his medication where he did it in the description below of this video here. To sit on something else, right. I'm gonna show you guys what I do. So this is what I do. Oh, this matches. When I do so, this whole top piece here just fly out with the first one. This light. I'm gonna have to like put some wax in there because I knocked it over. Let's see what I'm doing it all over the place. Nice. Okay. Put that in there. Good. So I'm going to have to pause this and just set it up. So let me see how good of a YouTuber am I? How am I gonna do this? It's not even showing that well. Well, I'm gonna just try and do it even though it's like completely blurred out. It's a lovely candle. It's a lovely candlelight. You can't even I wonder if I have to like let's see if this is better. Sort of. So for this meditation to help you get in your frame, I'm gonna explain what it is first, right? So the frame meditation is meant to help you to set boundaries between yourself and others. Also, it can be used to just set boundaries between yourself and everything else in general. Basically, it brings your energy back into your body, whereas when you don't have boundaries, you basically give everyone that energy. You don't know when to stop. And in this technique, you learn how to stop. You learn when somebody's saying something, oh, you don't need to empathize with that because what they are saying is just not on my vibrational level, and I cannot say anything. I can move on and I can be. So I'm going to show you how I do it. It's about setting boundaries. It's a very good thing for me because of how boundaries is kind of a problem area. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a comfortable place to sit, and we are going to breathe. And when we breathe, we are going to release all the muscles in our body, okay? If you need your instructions, again, you can just come back here, because when I start meditating, I wouldn't want to be like interrupting your meditation. You can meditate with me in this video. Okay, I am not perfect. I'm not saying I am some kind of guru or anything. I'm just like you, just trying to live in this world, just trying to find ways to cope, just trying to make it through. Just trying to find what is unique to me, what value I can give to this world, and this is the value I think I can give. I can help others to bring themselves into a place where they can find this part of themselves, like how I did. And yeah, so we're about to release all our muscles. You can breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Now, when we look at the candle, we are going to feel the space that separates us between you and the candle. You can even look at the light on here if that's working for you. You need something to focus on, okay? Okay, so we're focusing on the candle. And we're focusing on the space between us, between me and between the candle. When you breathe in, when you breathe out now, because you're so focused on something, there's a peripheral view that you can see, even though you're focused on this one thing. You keep your focus on this candle. When you breathe, you feel the separation between you and the candle. When you breathe out, you enjoy looking at the peripheral view, even though you are still focused on the candle. So you're focused on the candle, but when you breathe out, you relax into this space of peripheral view. You don't look, or focus on it with your focus. You keep your focus on the candle, but when you breathe out, you let go and you become one with the peripheral view. You focus on the candle. When you breathe in, you feel the space between you and the candle. The space between. You feel your body. You breathe in and you feel that space. When you feel that space, you make sure you feel your body. Feel your body. And that space between there, I'm pulling my energy back into my body. This is my energy, pulling it back from this person, that family member, that uncle, that auntie, that cousin, that friend, that teacher, that pastor, that sister or brother from church, that community member, that teacher again. Basically, pull your energy back. That's the space between me and my teacher. Peripheral. Relax into everything. Alright, now that you have an idea of what you do, I'm gonna do it. So, if you see your peripherals, all the visuals starting to blur and it's starting to get all like static, looks like static on the background, like a TV that the visuals just gone through, and all you can see is that light as all the colors blend around you. That breathing slows and you just blend into reality. Feel all that you are inside. Everything that is happening inside of you. Everything you can feel it through your body, through your eyes, through your senses, and nose, and feel, and taste, and hand, and touch. Bring all of that energy back inside yourself. You can do this meditation whenever you like. Do it for 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, and just watch how you start to set your own boundaries without even realizing. How you start to be yourself without realizing. Is it wrong to be emo? That is like the question that is in my mind right now. Like from my other self, is it wrong to be emo? Is it wrong to be sad? Is it wrong to feel all this about yourself? No, it is not. There is no wrong and no right. We are just all trying our best to get through this life, which is kind of like a sad, hard perspective. If we try to just be, just be, just be, like you're gonna die in a few minutes, so just be. Bring your awareness to all that you are. Thank you for watching. I hope you felt a little bit more in your body. I hope you feel more relaxed into the present moment. And I wish you all the best on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching.